Welcome back, everyone, to WWE 2K15 Main Event. And our exclusive Divas tournament continues as Brie Bella goes one-on-one with Naomi. And our exclusive Main Event tournament continues as Brie Bella makes her way to the ring as we are live from Chicago, Illinois for WWE 2K15 Main Event. And we are just a few weeks away from the grandest event in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania. And the Divas title match is set as Brie's sister Nikki challenges AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. And speaking of Nikki Bella, she defeated this woman, Naomi, to become the #1 contender in a hellacious TLC match right here on Main Event. Well, Naomi's trying to get back on the horse, trying to work her way back up to a Divas Championship match by overcoming Brie Bella and moving on in the Divas tournament. We'll see if Nikki Bella can put Naomi can put Brie Bella in the rear view and pick up a win right here tonight. And there's about these lovely ladies lock up, and I'd like to welcome everyone to WWE 2K15 Main Event. I, of course, am your host, Philip Kelly, PWS Phil. And what an evening this should be. Naomi sends Brie Bella over the rope, and then snaps her neck off the top, sends Brie all the way to the floor. And you gotta believe Naomi's gonna be looking for a little bit of payback after Nikki Bella won the TLC match, giving her title shot at WrestleMania. And Naomi's got to be pretty angry. She's been working very hard over the last year to get a Divas Championship match, and especially to let one slip through her fingers at WrestleMania has to be particularly disappointing. Brie Bella is definitely going to feel the wrath of the former Funkadactyl. Meanwhile, Brie Bella, of course, no stranger to the Divas Championship. She had her own pretty brutal breakup with her sister. And look at that. Naomi looking for the rear view early on. Misses. Brie Bella very lucky she just happened to stumble out of the way of it. I don't think that was an active attempt to avoid it there. And now Naomi brings her to the ground with a nice takeover and then a big right hand. Got an interesting night of matches. Got tag team action coming up next. And a grudge match as Christian still pretty upset with Rey Mysterio over being eliminated for a spot in the Elimination Chamber Intercontinental title match. So Christian has challenged Rey to a tables match. And of course, as you guys know, the officiating on tables matches have been pretty terrible lately. So Christian, I'm very surprised he picked that type of matchup, considering the referee's pretty horrible discretionary skills in those contests. And then in our main event tonight, we will fill another spot in the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match in an Extreme Rules triple threat, as a lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose takes on Mr. Monday Night Rob Van Dam and the big guy Ryback. What a tremendous triple threat main event that should be. Can't wait to see what goes down there and who moves on to the WrestleMania Money in the Bank ladder match. And look at Brie Bella just wrench up Naomi's arm, bringing her face first into the mat, as well as doing pretty significant damage to the shoulder. And now going to the knee, Brie Bella trying to take away all that high-flying ability and tremendous athletic skill that Naomi brings to the ring. But Naomi not one to sit there and take it, fights back with punches and kicks, but Brie Bella goes right back to the leg and takes her down with the side Russian leg sweep. Brie Bella's in-ring work has improved tremendously over the past couple years, especially considering her husband, Daniel Bryan, has put significant time in training her, and you can just see the evidence here. Brie Bella goes to that single leg crab submission. Of course, Daniel Bryan, king of submissions. Can Naomi hang on here? She does. And look at that tremendous spinning heel kick takes down Brie. And Naomi twists her up and brings her down with a vicious neck breaker. And Naomi slowly regaining momentum in this matchup, putting the boots to Brie Bella. Scoops her up off the mat. What does she have in mind now? Oh man, jumping heel shot right to the head. And Naomi thinks that's it, cover. And only a 2 count. Brie Bella survives. Naomi goes for the spinning heel kick again. Brie Bella has it scouted. And there's the rear view out of nowhere. And is that enough to put Brie away? It is. Naomi moves on in our main event exclusive Divas tournament. Let's take a look at how it went down here. That jumping heel kick, I think that might have been the turning point right there. Brie Bella absolutely rocked by that shot that hit her in the face. And then the rear view blast Brie as Naomi hooks the leg for the 1, 2, and the 3. Moving on in our tournament. In round 2 of the tournament, she will be facing last week's winner, Emma. And what an interesting match that should be. Both women really proficient in high-flying ability. What a great win for Naomi. Congratulations on moving on in the tournament. And now we turn our eyes to some tag team competition here as Dance Party, Adam Rose, and Fandango take on the Ascension, Connor, and Victor. Dance Party haven't teamed up in a little while. Of course, Fandango trying to help Summer Rae along in her career. But these two are trying to get back on track on the tag team scene by going up against the dangerous Ascension here tonight on Main Event. Can this wacky duo get back on track, or will they fall victim to the Ascension's brutal tactics? Connor and Victor have been having a hard time making it up the ranks, even though they've had a few impressive victories. They haven't been at the top of the tag team scene for a couple months here in the WWE, but they look to start anew. They look to start climbing the ladder back to the top with a victory over Adam Rose and Fandango, collectively known as Dance Party. And there's the bell, and look at Fandango wasting no time. Scoops the gigantic Connor up and brings him all the way down to the mat. And then big right hands. Don't be confused by the flamboyancy of Adam Rose and Fandango. They can get it done in between the ropes. And so can the monstrous Connor, as you see that huge gut buster to Fandango. Good thing Fandango's got an ab to spare or two. Another big slam by Fandango, and the Dance Party really looking to prove themselves here tonight. And a big back suplex brings Connor down. Upcoming this Monday on Raw, we will have the finals of the Tag Team Contendership Tournament as the Grapplers, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, take on the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, and the winners will face Triple H and the Big Show for the Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. And Connor going to make the tag to Victor here. Fandango staying inside. And Victor coming out of the gate on fire, punches and kicks. But Fandango shuts him down with a belly-to-back suplex. And look at Fandango. And there's this particular version of the side Russian leg sweep. Very stylish maneuver, very devastating slam in the back of the head. But he doesn't take the time to notice that Victor's leg was clearly under the ropes. But that won't stop Fandango from raining down big left-handed shots to the temple of Victor. And Victor quickly to his feet and clotheslines Fandango down to the mat. Big boot to the face by Victor, and then drops a forearm, follows right up. And Fandango should really consider making the tag out to Adam Rose here, as Victor brings him crashing down, neck first into the mat. And good quick tags, good teamwork by Connor and Victor. Connor grabs a hold of Fandango, but Fandango turns it around, hits the Irish Whip. And now we're going to get a little double team action here from Dance Party. Shoots Connor into the ropes. And there's the double back elbow, brings the monstrous man right down to the mat. And now a huge hip toss, and Adam Rose doing well for himself off this first tag into the matchup. Ooh, big left-handed elbows there. Right-hand elbow shots to the face of Connor. And Connor's not going to stand for that. Scoops up Rose and slams him right in the corner, making sure he can't break his fall with his own feet. Come down neck and back first into the mat. And Adam Rose wastes no time, but eats a big elbow from Connor. And now Victor follows up. And Adam Rose finds a way out of the waist lock. Big right hand. And a leg sweep by Rose. The Rosebud's got to be loving all this offense from Adam Rose. And the party starter goes over the top. And Victor... Oh no, what does he have in mind here? Scoops up Rose on the apron and suplexes him back first on the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring, my goodness. The Ascension are absolutely brutal here. Connor picks up Rose. And look at Rose fighting back. Gets Victor back in the ring. And Connor gets back up on the apron. What does Rose have in mind for Victor here? Irish Whip reverse back over the ropes. And he's knocked to the floor. And what does Connor have in mind now for Rose outside the ring? He wastes no time shooting him right back in. Wow, very surprised he didn't take advantage of the situation there. There's the tag to Fandango. Big kick in the gut to Victor of the Ascension. And Victor hooks up Fandango, brings him right over with a snap suplex. And look at Connor, great throw there. Hooks the arm over his head, scoops under with the crotch grab, and just sent him flying over his shoulder. Boots Fandango. Oh, and there's the leg sweep into the backbreaker. Tremendous maneuver. Big left-handed elbow and a right-handed chop. And Fandango with a snap suplex of his own. Highly competitive matchup here. I'm sure a lot of people discounted Dance Party just based on their unusual approach to an entrance. But, as I said, you cannot count these men out in between the ropes. They're just as capable of anybody on the roster. And look at Victor Luthez press and big right hand shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now look at this, Victor springboard off the middle and a huge spinning European uppercut. Tremendous maneuver, goes right into the cover here. Referee disgustingly slow to the count and gives Adam Rose plenty of time to break up the pin. Referee should be ashamed of himself that it took that long to go into the pin. Fandango in Ascension territory reverses his position, gets booted by Victor. And gets back broken once again. And Victor now not wasting any time. Cover 1, 2, 3, and it is all over. The Ascension victorious here on Main Event. Let's take a look at how this went down early on. Fandango having a tremendous run. Hits his signature version of the side Russian leg sweep. Goes in for the cover, but does not notice that Victor's foot clearly under the rope. Victor makes a big tag to Connor here. He goes in after Fandango. And Fandango sends him into the corner. And then take a look at this awesome tag team maneuver here by Dance Party. They get Connor set up, double Irish whip. And a double back elbows just run Connor right over. And then Victor, tremendous athleticism, springboards off that middle rope into a spinning European uppercut. But lucky for Fandango, Adam Rose was there. But then Victor hooks the arm, wraps the neck, and slams Fandango's spine first over the knee. And that was all it took to defeat Dance Party. And Ascension begin to rise with a big victory here on Main Event. Congratulations to this devastating duo. Captain Charisma looks for a little revenge against Rey Mysterio in this tables matchup here on Main Event. Captain Charisma and Rey Mysterio were in a battle royal to determine a spot in the Intercontinental Chamber match at our most recent pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber, now available for viewing on YouTube. And he was eliminated by Rey Mysterio very early on in that contest. And although it's been a couple weeks, it's been eaten away at Captain Charisma. Could he have won the Intercontinental title inside the chamber? He'll never know. And that's exactly why he wants to put Rey Mysterio through a table here tonight on Main Event. And Rey Mysterio unfortunately came up short in the Intercontinental title chamber match, so he's not exactly in the greatest of moods either. So Captain Charisma, Christian, might have pushed his luck asking for this table match with Mysterio, as Rey's not exactly, he didn't exactly come out on top of the situation either. So these two top contenders to any title in WWE are going to clash, and we'll have to see which one of these former world champions can plant the other one through a table. Christian kicks things off with a tremendous inside swinging DDT and drops that elbow right in the neck of Mysterio. But Mysterio's not going down that quickly. Big punch right to the face of Christian and a tremendous leg lariat. It drops the elbow into the chest of Christian. Mysterio uses his speed to hit a swinging neckbreaker of his own and takes down the Canadian legend. Nice elbow shot there by Christian. Wait a minute, what is this? What is this? Alberto Del Rio, sworn enemy of Rey Mysterio. These two have hated each other. What? What is this? And Mysterio is just as shocked as anybody else to see that go down. Alberto Del Rio, as far as we all knew, has a pure hatred for Rey Mysterio. Why would he help him out? And poor Captain Charisma has got to be shocked here. But he's not going to be stopped. Hits an over-the-top neckbreaker. Christian busting out all variations tonight. And there's a regular swinging neckbreaker. And man, Christian, obviously very angry after just being attacked by Alberto Del Rio, is taking it out fully on Rey Mysterio. That's 3 different neckbreakers he's used on Mysterio, just devastating the Mexican legend's spine with those maneuvers. And now he grabs a table, and what does this mean for Rey Mysterio? And look at this, Christian playing mind games, in and out of the ring. Oh, but he pays for it with a nasty DDT. And Mysterio trying to use the table as a weapon here. Christian snatches it away. But before he can use it, gets kicked right in the leg. And Mysterio tried to use the table as a weapon, but swung wildly and got caught by Christian. And Captain Charisma not going to waste any time. He wants that table back in the ring. Oh, but Mysterio kicks him right in the face with the table. And now Mysterio's got the ring steps. My goodness, this match is getting out of control. Oh, and Mysterio takes Christian down one more time. Look at that, 2 tables outside the ring. Who knows what could happen. And look at this, Christian with Sting's baseball bat brings it crashing down into the ribs of Mysterio. Mysterio sends Christian over the top and sends him crashing down with a punch. If he would have punched him a little harder, I think Christian would have went all the way through the table. And Rey Mysterio, beautiful Hurricanrana there. And the setup table is very ominous as these two fight. Anything can happen here. Oh my goodness, these two are getting close. Christian drops an elbow right to the chest. We've seen recently that almost any maneuver can cause a very sudden break of the table, and as you see right there, we almost saw it. That inside neck breaker, Mysterio hit shoulder and head first, and that could have been it for the matchup right there. And a very unusual sight here. Christian usually 2 steps ahead. It looks like he's unsure what to do next. And you see he gets caught there by Mysterio with a kick. As I said, very rare Christian to not have a plan. And it looked like he was unsure what to do next as Mysterio was down off the neckbreaker. And oh my goodness, Rey brings him 2 times into the post. Mysterio cranking up the intensity here. Mysterio feeling the effects of all those neck breakers Christian has rained down upon him. Big kick to the leg. Oh, and Mysterio brings him into the post again. And now it's Mysterio into the post. And oh no. And oh my goodness, that's 5 times now Christian's head has been slammed into the ring post. And a big elbow drop to the spine by Christian. But Mysterio with a tornado DDT. What a back and forth contest this has been. And Mysterio looks like he's got his eyes set on Christian here. And Christian in the ropes. And Mysterio's gonna dial it up. 6, 1, 9. Sends Christian to the center of the ring. And Mysterio falls up springboard into the splash. Now, as great as all that was, that doesn't win Mysterio the matchup. He still has to put Christian through a table. But that's a hell of a job softening him up. Now he's got to set up the table and find a way to put Christian through it. It looks like he's going to set up the table on its legs. And how is he going to follow that up? Ooh, he hits a head and arm suplex, but he didn't get all of it through the table. The table did not break. Christian caught in the ropes again. Is he going to do it again? 6-1-9 to Christian one more time. And he follows it up with a splash for a second time. And Captain Charisma is just being wiped out here. Already been attacked by Alberto Del Rio. Head slammed into the post 5 times in a row. And now Mysterio's hit the 6-1-9 and the top rope splash twice. It's going to be very difficult for Captain Charisma to come back in this one. Mysterio throws Christian on the table. Gives him a shot for good measure. And he's heading up top. But Captain Charisma, grabs him on the apron. And Mysterio crashes down on the steps that he pulled apart earlier. The steel steps come back to bite Mysterio. But Mysterio, heart of a champion here, already fighting back. Throws Christian back in the ring. Drops the elbow on the neck. And now he's got to find a way to put Captain Charisma through the table before he does the same to Mysterio. Oh, look at that. Christian, huge opportunity there. Hits the powerbomb off the Hurricanrana. But unfortunately, the table didn't fully break. Kick to the leg by Mysterio. Sends him off the ropes and brings him crashing down with a flapjack. And Christian's starting to show some signs of life here late in the matchup. But he gets caught with an enziguri and crumbles to the mat. Mysterio pulls him up. And Christian avoids the DDT. And Christian floats to the ropes